いうか、すごい震えてる。顔も真っ赤だし、具合でも悪いのか。
こっち？
Well, you guys requested for more romance shows. You got it. We are back with a list showcasing happy endings. So without wasting any time, I present you Top 10 Romance Anime with happy endings. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also hit that notification bell so that you can stay updated whenever I upload a new video. Now sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Let's start our list with Ojisan and Marshmallow. Our protagonist is a simple-minded office worker, an enthusiast of tobacco marshmallows. He gets teased by his 24-year-old colleague named Lori, who uses his obsession to her advantage. Although her friends doesn't understand what she sees in him, she just can't get over his marshmallow-like fluffy avatar. She tries her best to chase after him, hoping he'll finally see through her attempts and form a romantic relationship with her. I feel this anime does an amazing job in portraying its romance and comedy elements. Also do keep in mind that each episode is 3 minutes long, so if you're looking for something short, yet entertaining, you are going to love this one. In 9th place, we have Just Because. This show follows the story of a group of high school seniors. Little does they know that a reunion with a transfer student is going to change the course of their final year. Due to his father's job, Izumi has come back to his hometown after 4 years. His sudden arrival brings these students' carefree days to an abrupt end. Long-forgotten memories, deeply buried emotions are brought to light in their final semester. Even though having an average storyline, I feel this show is unique in many ways. Heartwarming characters, slice-of-life elements, and not overly exaggerated comedy are the strong points of the show. I highly recommend you to give it a try if you're seeking these things. Coming at the 8th place, we have Library Wars. Our protagonist is the first woman to join the library task force. In the near future, the media enhancement law has been forced upon the population. To counter this, all major libraries are fully equipped with a military task force. They take it upon themselves to protect the books and freedom of the media of the people. I feel this anime is a perfect mixture of romance and war comedy. With crazy and lovable characters, great story and decent artwork, this show is going to entertain you to the fullest. Overall, if you're looking for heavy comedy, romance and character development plot, you will enjoy this show. Eternal. In 7th place, we have Wave, Listen to Me. Our protagonist, who's a restaurant worker, has recently been through a bad breakup. She rants out her misery to a complete stranger who is a radio station director. Next day, she gets shocked hearing her recording playing over the radio. She rushes to the station to stop the broadcast, but due to some incidents, she ends up becoming the late-night talk show host under his direction. This show lacks romance, as the story is oriented towards a female worker who's trying to get over her breakup. But when it comes to comedy and characters, I must say this show excelled my expectations. It's definitely an underrated show, in my opinion. Moving on, we have Inari Kon. Our protagonist is a shy, clumsy yet kind middle school student. One day she takes a shortcut through the local shrine and stumbles upon a small fox pup in a river. After rescuing the pup, the shrine goddess appears and grants her the ability to transform into anyone by shouting the magical phrase Inari Kon. With newly found abilities, she forms a sincere bond of friendship with the goddess and encounters more of the supernatural world. If you're looking for amazing storyline and good character development, you should definitely give it a try. The only thing I didn't like is number of episodes. Only 10 episodes are not enough to convey this amazing storyline. Still, it's a pleasant anime to watch and treasure.
This time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you find my way this season.
In fifth place, we have Natsuyuki Rendezvous. Our protagonist is in love with a flower shop owner named Raka. In hopes of getting close to her, he decides to get part-time job at the shop. But before he tries to make any move, he discovers that she's haunted by the ghost of her late husband. Adding more to his demise, he's the only one who can see him. As both men refuse to let go of their desires, an unusual relationship forms between a troubled woman, an unrelenting ghost, and a stubborn man in love. I seriously feel it's one of the better romance drama-oriented show out there. Just go for it if you're searching for something refreshing and heartwarming.
I recall you came into my life just like another season.
In fourth place, we have Hanasakuo Iroha. Our protagonist is an energetic and wild teenager living with her single mother, but her mother decides to run away with her new boyfriend from debt collectors. Now she has no choice but to take a shelter in her cold grandmother's inn. Driven to adapt to the lifestyle of the countryside, she experiences and deals with the challenges of working as a maid. I feel this show is more on the slice of life elements than romance. Also, the reason I added this show in the list is for the romance ending, as anime ending is little on the bittersweet side. Coming at the third place, we have As Miss Beelzebub Likes. Beelzebub is always considered as an evil and also the prince of hell, but newly joined assistant sees a completely different picture. Beelzebub is actually a girl who's obsessed with fluffy things. She knows what she must do to keep the pandemonium running. But whenever she leaves the professionalism, she needs an assistant to function like a normal devil. As much as her new assistant can't tolerate the unprofessional behavior, he's secretly obsessed with her. I know a lot of spectators will dislike this kind of plot, but if you're looking for something light and entertaining, this might be the perfect choice. In second place, we have No Dame Cantabile. Our protagonist is a first-class musician who dreams of playing among the elites in Europe. But the only thing is stopping him from leaving is his fear of flying. During his fourth year, he meets a girl named Megumi. On surface, she seems a girl with no direction in life. But when she starts playing piano, he gets shocked hearing her music. Later he discovers that she's his neighbor, and even worse, she ends up falling in love with him. I think some people will find the pacing a little slow, but in my opinion it's enough to give time for each character. I highly recommend you to try this anime if you're looking for a romance show with the touch of music. In first place, we have Little Busters. When our protagonist was young, he gets rescued by a group of friends. Later they recruit him to their group known as Little Busters. Together they fight evil and enjoy youth. But when their leader moves away, the group slowly drifts apart. Now in high school, the group gets reunited again. Leader asks our protagonist to recruit more members to their family. Now he must find more people who has suffered similar hardships, so that they can find a place where they belong. If you opt out the less romance portion, this show portrays the heartwarming tale of a group with right amount of comedy and friendship. Do give it a try and let me know your thoughts. That's all for today's list, guys. I hope you must have enjoyed the video. Show your support by dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Also follow me on my social media accounts to stay updated. In the end, you all stay happy and I will see you in the next video. See ya.